Wanna share? I am attempting to make this video on my new cell phone, so tell me how you like it. This is the haul I got from Greece. As you see, it's enormous. And some of it is like a natural haul I actually got from places, and some of it is stuff that I bought. So let me start with the stuff that I've bought, and then move to the stuff that and then the stuff that I found and how I'm going to use it. I'm going to tell you how I'm about to use the stuff that I've gotten. All of them are witchy stuff. Some of them might seem mundane, but I like to suck the magic out of everything, one might say. And they would be right. So tell me if you like the videos on my new phone more than you like my normal videos, and we will commence. Well, first of all, this painting here that has been rolled, it's a print, it's an art print, it's a genuine art print made by a wonderful artist in Santorini that I cannot pronounce his name, I'm sorry. And he's in the artist place in Ia, and I've brought this to my home because every time I go on a journey that lasts a few days, I bring some beautiful thing for my home. Basically, it's a gift for my mother to bring basically rainbow and sunshine and make this home more pleasant. I'm making this house a better place to be in by bringing cultural influence from abroad. And those colors, the turquoise, the blues, they are protective colors. So basically, I can enchant this to protect the house by passing it through smoke. I got some chocolates, some really expensive chocolates by Leonidas. And those are gifts, basically. Okay? So let's move on. I got this Minon replica of a candlestick. And it's both a candlestick and a chalice, but that has like a wave pattern around it. And I can put crystals and herb in this and put a devotional candle and let it burn and basically bless the crystals and things around it. This is mine. I'm not giving it away. It's like when I found the perfect candlesticks, this is it. This is my friend forever. Now I'm passing those stones and those feathers and my brand new shiny wand. I will get to those later. Okay. This is olive oil. This is an olive tree box. We have something similar in Israel, but I really like the patterns around this one. And this was made by an Athenian artist. Olive oil has the qualities of peace, meditation, protection. It could be used for all sorts of things. I got this Pythagorean cup that has Pythagoras allegedly invented this cup. If one sees the line, then one has drank too much wine and he could be punished. It's also ringed by gold. This could be used as a ritual chalice, and there are characters of Aphrodite, or I don't know if it's Aphrodite, I don't know if it's Artemis really, and Apollo. Okay, so I love the blue, I love the gold, I love the pattern. I have been to Santorini and I have brought wine from Santorini, okay? And look at it. And I tasted it. It tastes basically like liquid creme brulee. It's for 2009. It cost quite a lot, okay? And since it has been grown, Santorini is a volcanic island. And this is a stone from Santorini shaped into the form of a triangle to hold a candle. And since it was a volcanic island, it's very much charged with the power of fire. The grapes are basically fire-born creatures that could be used to celebrate fire, to give fire to the body and soul, to give you energy. And one of those bottles would be the reward for the Shango Ebo, for the winner of the fights, if one would fight, that is. I also got this for my friend. It's also from Santorini. I helped her after she got injured in Santorini. This is a long story, not for now. Okay. I also got Greek grapes. Those are basically, they are preserved and then, are basically put in the vacuum. So they are lightweighted and they could be transported easily. I believe that when you eat something that was made in a place, basically that means that you will return to that place because that place is a part of you. So those, I would keep one of those and give the other as a gift. I also got this mixed basket of seashells and stuff just because I wanted some gift from the sea. I am aware that those are basically from Thailand and I bought them in Santorini. Okay, I got some olive oil from Greece. This I keep for my sister. could be used for magic, but basically I want her family to do well and have more wealth, so I'm giving them fat. This is how this magic works, basically. Also, I got some Greek honey, which I'm going to keep. It's going to be like used in Hecatian and reverence work. I got, okay, in the mountains of Volos, there are two villages. One I can't remember its name, and the other is called Matrinica. And those villages are known not just being the house of Chiron, the centaur, okay? They are also known for their herbs and for their fruit preserves. So I got some fruit preserves from them, which I'm going to give some, and I'm going to keep some. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't it look yummy? And many Greek people are using those as like, either gifts when they visit other places, or basically as a dessert. Again, I got some chocolates. This is mostly for my family. Now we're getting for the phallic items. I got those. One of my friends asked me to bring him basically a Pariapus, or a phallic figure from Greece. And another friend asked me to bring a phallic character from Greece, and I thought, like, why should I be dickless? So I got 3 of them that could represent male energy and good stuff like that. Also, to that said friend, I have gotten an image of the god Pan, and it was difficult to find. He's not one of the big 12 gods, so, finding a figure of him that could be transported and looks nice was difficult. I also got this character, which I think is doesn't say, it's not written anywhere. It could either be Dionysus, because Dionysus has like erect penises in the island of Delos. It could be Pan, which I doubt because he's not goatee enough. Or also it could be Pariapus itself, okay? Or Morpheus, the god of dreams that is also being represented as erected, which I'm going to keep for myself. Okay, I got some solid perfumes, okay? Solid perfumes, for those of you who doesn't know them, in hot countries such as India and Greece, if the perfume is wax-based, it lasts longer even though you sweat. It's basically like an ancient deodorant. And this one smells like Chanel No. 5. Yes, this is your way to get Chanel No. 5 without paying a lot of money. Doesn't have a lot in it, but it lasts for a long time, and when it finishes, the utensil itself could be used as a nice box, or it could be used as basically, you would always open it, smell it, and remember the place you have been in. So I got a set of 3 of those, which are very beautiful bottles with, again, those ones are like with more liquefied version of the perfume. This one is Poison. This one is Me to Paris. This is Paris. And this one is Opium, if you remember that old opium bottles of the past, which I love and could be used. Those could be used as offerings and consecrated to different deities, and you can smell yourself with them before doing any sort of deity work. Okay, this is a box. It's a flat box. It reminds me somewhat of Akoma pottery. And it depicts basically a male and a female giving both wine and incense to, I think it's either Zeus or Poseidon, because he's holding a seashell. Okay? So I like things like that depicts ancient offerings, that reminds you of how to do your priestly work. And I'm keeping that. Okay, next. I got a statue of Artemis. This is for a friend. It got broken on the way. Can you see it got broken? Anyway, I fixed it and I'm going to give it to her. It got broken unconsecrated, so, it's just like the tiredness of the material and not necessarily the thing. I got this urn. This also cost 4 euros. It didn't cost much. It has Athena, it has Poseidon, it has Artemis, and it has our boy Apollo. I don't know if you can see it very well. And on the other side, you see Heracles opening the mouth of a lion, and again Artemis. So You know, this could be used as an offertory votive. It could also have like the not you know, it could hold the ashes of cremains to be used in ritual work. Okay, also got like, you know, Turkish delight and other staples, basically. Now, let's go to the herbs. Okay, first of all, can you recognize this? Do you know what this is? This is a whole lot of a dittany of Crete that can be used for manifesting, especially manifesting spirits, especially the spirits of the dead. By the way, I didn't tell you, my grandmother perfume, the one that passed away, her favorite perfume was Chanel No. 5, and her favorite color was blue. So I can use this if I need to commune with my grandmother. Okay, so this could be used for necromancy and other usages. I got a marshmallow flower. It's a very homey, very pleasant thing that could be used to increase the wealth or protection of peace or peace of the house, of the home. I have ground wormwood. Could be used for banishing, protection, and hexes. I got oak bark that is used to reduce fevers. And also, you know, oak is like one of the herbs that is sacred to Zeus and Baal. So, you know, this could be used as an authority herb. Now, those I've received, you know, I got in Volos. But, you know, the rest of my herbs are coming directly from the mountains in the Matrinitia, which is like, you know, the mountain of Volos. So, I have in here 2 packages of yarrow that could be used for love spells, healing spells. It's a very useful herb. And as you see, it has been wildcrafted and bunched together. So, you know, it's basically you buy it like this, like dried in some bags. So I got myself quite a supply. This is oregano. And oregano, you know, not much is known about oregano's magical usages, you know, in literature. But basically, it's protection from the law. If you are an outlaw, if you are a thief, and you want to use magic, or if you are a whore and you need to walk undercover, you can use that. But it's also protection for people who needs to be secretive about their things, like witches, and also it protects homosexuals and lesbian people from persecution. It's like, you know, it's like protecting from persecution from authorities. So, you know, I think that witches that basically serve the mafia use those a lot. Maybe this is why, you know, it's such a prominent thing in Italian cooking. Anyway, I also got like 2 big bunches of mountain mint that is used for both money and love spells. Also for cooling, healing spells. It's a very good herb. It's also sacred to Hecate, and this comes from, you know, the island, so, you know, it's wonderful. Also, I got some different mountain sage, okay? They sold it as mountain tea, okay, but it's a kind of a sage, actually. I got 2 bunches. Everything I got 2 of, I'm going to give 1 away for one of my friends, basically. So I got like the mountain sages, and I got like a herbal mixed tea for everything from everything that grows in that mountain. Also, this one is like sage that grows on Mount Pelion itself. And it's all wild harvested. And really, it's like all my herbs together cost me less than $25. So it's like, it was really worth it. It's a giant haul of herbs. So this is basically it. Next thing I'm going to show you is about the magical stuff that I have collected during my journey, why I collected it, and what I'm going to use it for. So goodbye and a share.